So hello guys, I hope you're doing very well, and let's talk about the Ielts exam. So I hope everybody know about the Ielts exam. So I want to talk about my experience. How was my experience? How was my journey? How did I prepare for this exam? And what resources I used? I'm going to share each and everything so that you can guys get some benefit to clear this exam. So this is going to be my first video. So if I do any kind of mistake, just comment down below so that I can improve my videos according to it. So this is Aniket Sandhu. Let's get started. In this video, I will be only talking about speaking task, because if I do make my video on all tasks, it is going to be a very long video. So let's talk about speaking. So in speaking, what actually I did, I started my preparation in April 2022. So at that time, as there was nobody who could I speak to, as I hid from village, so most of the time I used to speak to myself. It was literally awkward for me for the first time, like speaking to ourselves. Like it's really awkward. When you will talk to yourself, you won't feel that much good. You feel that you are a mad person. But still, I will advise you to do that, because we feel really secure, whenever we talk to ourselves. So there are, I think, 3 benefits that you would be able to get. So first benefit, we don't feel nervous. So I mean that whenever we talk to ourselves, like we feel really secure. Like talking to any other person in English is literally difficult actually for Indians. So I would say if we talk to ourselves, we feel like we don't feel nervous, and because of that we are able to describe things very well. Like if I do ask any question to myself, like what you will do actually, Abhay, if you go to a party with your friend, so I will be able to describe it very easily because I'm talking to myself. The more I will speak, the more I will learn. So now these days actually we know very well every person is busy with their own work, so nobody is gonna help you. We cannot expect any person to speak to us in English language. So that's why I think it's really helpful to talk to ourselves, because if we talk to ourselves, we can talk to ourselves as long as we want. There will be no time limit. So the more we will speak, the more we will improve. So this is the second benefit we will be able to get, because we won't have to rely on any other person. As we know very well, we always do have fear of making mistake whenever we talk to any other person in English. But if we speak to ourselves, so we won't have any kind of fear. Like if I have learned any kind of words today, 3 new words and 3 structures, and I'm gonna use that in English. But I would be able to only use that only if I do have courage. Like if I talk to any other person, I won't be able to use them, because I always will have fear of committing mistake. But if I talk to myself, if I talk about my past, what was my experience of class 11, class 12, I would be able to use those words, vocabulary without any problem. So in this way, we are improving our communication skills dramatically. So that's the third and last. As I used to talk to myself, so my neighbors used to always scoff at me. But that never ever made me stop speaking English to myself, because as I know that, like after speaking to myself, I was improving. I was seeing a lot of improvement actually in my communication skills after 1 month. That's why I didn't stop. I just kept doing hard work. I kept speaking to myself, and that really worked for me. And the time when you are gonna clear the exam, you will have a kind of upper feeling. And at that time, you will never ever think about your neighbors, and they will also, become shocked, like how did he clear the exam? So never ever think about any other person. If any other person is scoffing at us, let them do whatever they want to do, because here you are to achieve the goal you want to. That's my experience of. So now I will love to talk about the resources actually I used. So after 1.5 months, I got to know about some resources, some applications like Talk Now, Ace Fluency, and Talk New with the help of YouTube. Then I started talking to people from these applications. and it really worked for me. It really benefited me. So I would like to talk about age fluency. So age fluency is for those people who are willing to pay.
भिखारी नहीं है अपन, बहुत पैसे अपने पास.
So in this application, you will have to pay 350 rupees per month and 600 something for 3 months. I will definitely recommend you to go for this application because this really helped me a lot to improve my communication skills. As we are able to join groups there where people from different community, different states come together, speak to each other. So we get a lot of benefits. So first benefit is like we don't feel nervous anymore because we connect with different people daily, and that's why we become very much comfortable talking to even strangers. Second benefit is your knowledge, because the information, the knowledge you're gonna get in this application you won't be able to get anywhere, because as I told you, there will be a lot of people from different states. They will be sharing different their experience of their life, and if you do ask them any question, like you can ask any question, whatever the things you want to ask them about their life. Apart from that, you can also play their quiz with the peoples, and you can speak on different topics daily. You can just discuss on range of topics together, and that is really gonna help you to increase your knowledge, to increase your information, because information matters a lot when you will have to go through that speaking task. So there, if you do have information, lot of information about the sports, about yoga, I think that you would be easily able to tackle with each and every question. So that's all. So let's talk about other applications that I talked about before. Talk Now and Talk New. So these applications are also good. I use those applications, and it also helped me a lot. But in this application, actually you cannot expect each and every time to be connected with some genuine people, because as these are free ones, so many people actually are there for time pass. Sometimes you get connected to genuine people, sometimes you get connected to some people who are only time passing. So I would suggest you to go for these applications if you don't have that much money to pay. So go for the applications and then talk to people, start your journey. That's all, which is. So let's talk about the third thing that I did actually. So like there are a lot of actually speaking tasks which are available on YouTube. Like if you go on YouTube, so there are a lot of speaking tests which are taken by some teachers. So I will advise you to go through those tests. I think that is really helpful, because when you will go through those tests, you will be able to analyze actually what's your level. You will be able to analyze how the people are speaking and what type of structures and vocabulary they are using. And I will advise you one thing more, like when you are going through an interview, like consider yourself as a candidate who is being interviewed there. Like first of all, when examiner will ask any question, just stop the video and try to give answer to this question. And then after that, start the video and listen to that person, to the real candidate who is giving answer, and then analyze, like are you able to give answer to the question or not, and what is the difference between your answer and the candidate answer. In this way, I think that you will be easily able to analyze your level and prepare yourself for the speaking. When we go through this, at the time we are able to create the environment, like you will have the same pressure like you will feel in the examination room. You will have the same pressure exactly, and at the time you will be giving answer to the question, means everything will be same. When you will go to the interview, you are not gonna face any problem. So that's all for my video. I hope that you liked my video, and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the notification of the videos that I will make in the future. And I will be making some videos about the journey of abroad as I go through all the process. So thank you for watching.